Hey guys, welcome to another episode about ESP programming. So today we are going to talk about OTA, which stands for over the air. Well, what is all about? This technique allows you to upload your sketch to ESP32 or ESP8266 microcontroller, not by using USB or UART. So literally you don't need any cable, you don't need physical connection to your microcontroller. And this technique could save you a lot of time, especially if you have a bunch of microcontrollers around the house, or for example if your microcontroller is in some unreachable place, or in cases when you don't have time to disassemble some complicated system. So if you count everything that I just said, you are going to realize that this technique is really good. But what is downside of it? Well, it's literally devouring memory. So if you have some huge sketches, forget about it. In this episode we are going to create simple example by using two LEDs. And on the side of coding, first thing that we are going to do, we are going to include two libraries. So we need ESP8266 because we are going to use ESP8266 microcontroller, Wi-Fi.h, and we need to include Arduino OTA.h. We need constant char pointer SSID, and we need constant char pointer password. You are going to use these two variables to provide your credentials, and I'm going to do this at the end. And of course that part of this video is going to be cut away. Now I need to create another two variables, integer red for red diode. I'm going to use pin D1, and integer green for green diode. I'm going to use pin D2. Alright. Now first I'm going to deal with pin modes. Pin mode for red is going to be output, and pin mode for green is going to be output 2. Now for first sketch we are going to turn both diodes off. Digital write for red low, and digital write for green low 2. Alright. And now we are going to deal with Wi-Fi connection. So Wi-Fi dot begin, SSID and password. Alright. Now we are going to wait for connection to be established. So while Wi-Fi status not equals WL connected, we are going to delay half of second, and I forgot to initialize serial monitor. Serial begin with baud rate of 9600, and we are going to print something in here. Serial print just asterisk, that's all. And now where connection is established, I'm going to print new line first, then serial print line connected, 3 dots, serial print IP address column space, and serial print ln Wi-Fi local IP. Alright, now serial print, I want to print MAC address, of course column space, and serial print ln Wi-Fi Wi-Fi MAC address. Okay, and that's all for connection establishing part. Okay, now we are going to initialize Arduino OTA. Arduino OTA, then set host name, and I'm going to provide host name something like admin, and Arduino OTA set password. Okay, and in here I'm going to provide password. Well, as you see, this is just for the purpose of this episode. In some real project you are going to have some more complicated secure password. And now make some space. In here we are going to do some housekeeping stuff. So our Arduino OTA dot on start, and in here first we are going to put angle brackets, then simple brackets, then squirrely brackets, enter. Now serial print ln start, 3 dots, semicolon in here and semicolon in here. Okay, align everything. Now I'm going to copy this function call, and we are going to deal with Arduino OTA on end. Alright, copy it once more, of course align everything to look pretty. Now we are going to deal on progress, and in here we are going to provide 2 arguments. So unsigned integer progress and unsigned integer total. We are going to keep our print ln line, but we are going to turn it into printf. We are going to make some formatting in here, and we are going to write percentage u 2 times percentage and return. And now I'm going to create another variable in here, unsigned integer prog for progress, and in here we are going to calculate our progress. So progress is going to be progress, so this variable progress divided by, and in brackets we are going to say total divided by 100. So by using this calculation we are going to get progress value in percentage, and I'm going to provide that value to our printf statement. And next part is going to be a little bit complicated because we have to deal with errors. So now as argument in here we have to provide OTA underscore error underscore t, and let's call it ERR. That's fine. In here we are going to use printf again, and we are going to change this into error code column percentage u for unsigned integer, and we are going to provide our variable ERR. And now if error happens, you would probably like to have some more details, and we are going to solve that problem now. So if ERR code it's OTA underscore authentication error, we are going to print to our serial monitor authentication error. Okay, now else if, I'm going to copy this part. Now we are going to deal with begin error And now I'm going to copy this printing part in order to make everything faster. Begin error. Okay, now copy both lines. Now we are dealing with connect error and of course connect error string. Next one is receive error, and we have one more, and error, and error, and this part is done. Now all that is left is for us to initialize this object. Arduino OTA dot begin without any argument. We are going to print something to the screen like OTA is ready. Remove all of unnecessary empty spaces, and in our void loop Arduino OTA dot handle. Okay, now I'm going to connect my microcontroller, and finally I'm going to add my credentials to these two variables, but of course you don't have to see that part. Okay, and now we are going to upload this code. Oh yeah, I forgot to change name of this function. It's on error. All right, let's try it again. Okay, we are uploading now. And done. Now I'm going to restart my microcontroller once, and check this out. If you go to tools and port, what you are going to find now, it's that you could upload Sketch to your USB port, but also over Wi-Fi, and that my microcontroller took IP address of 192.168.0.26. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to check this option, and I'm going to check it once again. Yeah, this is checked. Fine. So now I'm going to disconnect my microcontroller, but first I have to tell you something. Sometimes could happen that you cannot authenticate yourself over Wi-Fi to your microcontroller. And the reason for that is bug that is still around for some models. One solution that I found online for my microcontroller is that I have to select some other board, something like this, okay? Instead of ESP8266, I'm going to select something like ESP32, and then I'm going to select my right microcontroller again. So I'm using this one, Lolin Wemos V1 Mini Pro. All right. And this trick actually saved me a lot of time, but there is no warranty that this is going to work for you too. And finally, what I'm going to do, I'm going to disconnect my microcontroller from the PC, and I'm going to connect it to power using phone charger. So that part of this video I'm going to record with another camera. Okay, now you can see both my code and my microcontroller. So what I want to do now, I want to change this sketch a little bit. So in here, just turn on red diode. So for red, from low to high. And now I'm just going to upload this sketch. We are compiling. Okay, just provide the password that you have used, that is this password from Arduino set password function. So it's password. We are uploading. All right, we cannot authenticate. That's the exact problem that I've been talking about. So cancel, go to tools, check another microcontroller like this one, And now I'm going to try to upload this once again. I'm going to provide password. Still have problems. Let's try it once again. Provide password. Done uploading. And let's see what is going to happen. Alright, we have red diode on. Okay, now let's try to turn it on green diode too. So from low to high for green diode, and let's try to change password now. Now I'm just going to remove password, so we are not going to use password anymore. I'm going to upload this code right now. So we are uploading. Done uploading, let's see. Give it some time, and yes, we have both diodes on. So guys, that's all for this episode. Thank you for watching. I hope that you have learned something interesting, so please like, subscribe, and see ya!